what it is and what it ain't, I'm gonna let y'all know what I think. But first, y'all need to hit that post notification bell button so you always be in the loop every time I drop another 5 video. Today we finna talk about Lil Boosie beefing with his brother TQ and Yung Bleu. Well, Boosie went on Vlad and told Vlad that, his brother the one that forged his signature and sold all the rights over to Empire. And he stole Yung Bleu from up under his nose and he tried to steal his LLC and he forged his signature, And Boosie was like, man, them boys did me wrong, man. These niggas know they in the wrong, so they tried to give me $100K, shut my mouth. But, that wasn't enough, I want everything. And he was like, yeah, we talked to Yung Bleu. We tried to make a proposition, but they only offered me $2 million. And I know if it's $2 million, it's supposed to be more than that. But TQ was like, nigga, I was your manager. I never got paid from you. Yeah, Boosie, you my brother, but you always wanted to put other niggas on and say they did a better job than me. The only thing I ever did was give a promoter prices that you was worth. These other clowns you got working for you, they might charge highball and, the promoter lose money. Because at the time, Boosie really wasn't worth that much money. He was doing shows for like 5, 10 bands and shit like that. And, he had his homeboys that didn't really know booking them shows for like 30, 40 racks. But, they was like, man, Boosie, brother TQ, he'll get it for the low for me. So all I gotta do is go through TQ, And he gonna make sure Boosie get there. And, he gonna get his percentage and send Boosie his back end and show up at the club. But Boosie just stopped trying to take his back ends and saying the nigga was doing some bullshit. He was being greedy. It was for too low. The other dude was getting him better show prices, and his brother just giving everybody low shit. Like, they'll have a nigga willing to pay 30, but when they talk to TQ, he'll end up only paying 15. So, They was like, that shit creep, I don't like the way you do business. But TQ was like, bro, I ain't finna overcharge these people, man. What I do work. He say, man, I had saw you sign 25 artists, man, and ain't one of them did nothing. None of them. When I say none of them, everybody that signed to Boosie, they ain't do nothing. Boosie didn't help them. He didn't even give them no money. He didn't even know how to make money off of them. I took Yung Bleu, which Boosie shitted on, and I took this man all the way up to the top, started investing my money in the nigga, and now Drake did a song with him. Now Boosie act like he need to be paid, but Boosie ain't never put no money in get-go. And a lot of people like, yeah, dog, I feel you on that shit there, man. So, real shit, Boosie kind of wrong, but Boosie kind of right. If a nigga ain't fucking with you, you ain't investing in his career, then, you gotta let the man go. You let him go, and, you didn't stop him when he was doing stuff that was wrong. You let it go on. So, you gotta let that man go, take it as a loss, and next time, you'll be more careful about who you signing, and you'll pay more close attention to who you get a co-sign to, because you really had too many artists that you can even watch. This dude was having big offers, way bigger than what you was offering, so they went ahead and signed them to Empire, and they gonna buy you out. They gonna buy your contract out, Boosie, because it's too small. The most you can get was 100 racks, nigga. These boys keeping the whole 9 million because they smart, business-wise. TQ, he's a beast. That was the one Boosie say stole the $360-something thousand from him. His brother from his mama and his own daddy. TQ, he only smoked a joint one time in his life. But the dude, real smart. He real smart, man. That's Miss Connie's son. And, they tired of Boosie bird feeding them and barely letting them eat. And, his friends enjoy most of his time and spend money on them and take them on outings, but it's hard to get money from Boosie unless you getting money off of Boosie, like with Boosie. You know what I mean? And he only gonna let you eat a little bit because the standard management contract was like 30%. But they say this same nigga booked like over 100 shows allegedly. TQ when Boosie was in jail, and you know what I mean, cap all the people money and say, yeah, we gonna do a welcome home Boosie tour, and none of that shit came to fruition. And Boosie had to go in all them cities and pay people back and straighten out the business because his brother stole all the money. You know what I mean? That's why TQ don't really be out that much because he stole a lot of money from a lot of people. But you know what I mean? He really couldn't control Boosie. You know what I mean? Boosie gave him the title to work it, but the nigga worked it in another kind of way. You know what I mean? Boosie didn't like it. But shit, I seen like whatever he doing with Yung Bleu working real good, so he need to keep working with Blue, and they need to get past this, pay Boosie whatever, cause either way, them niggas all the way up, man. Boosie can't stop them, man. Boosie a small fry, and you know what I mean. Sometimes you got to take the ball in your own hands. So I respect TQ as a power move. Boosie really didn't pay no attention to Yung Bleu. He did like him, but you know what I mean. The nigga didn't really fuck with him as far as hanging with him and shit. You know, he just treat him like that's my artist, but he ain't cool enough to move in and chill and be on my shows and shit. And that's what he fucked up. He should have let his artists, you know what I mean, do his shows and kick his friends out and move his artists in. You know what I mean? If his artist better than him, let him go ahead and outshine him. That's how Master P became a big businessman. He let Mystical outshine him. He let Snoop Dogg outshine him. Can't be scared to be outshined. Same with Lil Wayne. He signed Drake and Nicki. Artists was gonna be better than him. So that's what Boosie at with it, man. He don't want to pay nobody. You know what I mean? He want to do little boy features, little boy shows, man. And TQ's like, man, I'm tired of it, man. That shit ain't even feeding our whole family. I'm finna make it to where everybody in the whole family can eat, man, from generations after generations with this cat Yung Bleu, man. And I feel him on that. But y'all let me know what y'all think about it. Did you think TQ went about it the right way, picking up the Boosie leftovers and running with it? Or did he just uh, fuck over his brother and just do his brother any kind of way? Y'all let me know what y'all think. Peace and love.